Fact. In April of 2020, Trump bought 45 faulty Aventa M ventilators from Russia that cost the U.S. taxpayers $659,283. But unfortunately, in Russia, those ventilators were catching on fire, so we had to throw them away. In the meantime, Trump decided to return the favor by gifting hundreds of brand-new U.S. ventilators, which cost the American taxpayer $5.6 million to Putin for free, while many U.S. hospitals could not get ventilators to save American lives. I guess for Trump, Russian lives matter more.
Putin specifically.
What about Putin specifically? I mean, once again, how Americans view Putin. Confident he'll do the right thing when it comes to world affairs. Just 8%. Favorable view of him, of Vladimir Putin. Just 9%. I mean, my goodness gracious, about as many Americans believe that the earth is flat as have a favorable view of Vladimir Putin. So when it comes to Russia, it comes to Vladimir Putin, Americans simply put, do not trust him or the country itself.
Okay, now to the view, another aspect of the view of Russia's war on Ukraine. How do Americans feel about Ukraine using U.S. weapons against Russia?
Yeah, so we spoke about yesterday about how Americans' views of Ukraine have softened, the favorable views, and here we're talking about negative views of Russia. I think this kind of puts in a context about how Americans feel about Russia when matched up against Ukraine. Ukraine using U.S. weapons in Russia. Take a look here. 52% of Americans support that idea compared to just 43%.
USAID. He destroys USAID. Why does that matter? Because the number one country that benefits from the USAID being destroyed is China. Where does Musk make all of his cars? China. Where does he have a half a dozen outstanding regulatory issues? China. China's really happy about the destruction of USAID, willing to do Musk more favors. And finally, he goes after the Treasury Department. He's got access to the entire Department of Treasury payments system. That's really convenient for somebody that wants to build this global payment app. He can research his competitors, and maybe he can even put them on the do not pay list, which is this top secret list of companies that don't get payments from the Treasury Department. Musk now has control over it. Treasury, USAID, NLRB, CFPB. 4 agencies that, if destroyed, make Elon Musk and his billionaire cronies a ton